Good evening, love and hugs, each and every one of us out there on planet Earth as Earthlings, and greetings. Coming in on Channel 4. Now, this deep state, it's a menace, a very dark menace. Everything they do now, treat everything as a scam, right? Lucky it's not the middle finger, but I'd never do that to you guys. Do it to the dark state, the dark, deep state and the dipwicks out there, but never to you guys. So one is your wind farms, isn't it? Your wind farm, scam. Part of your net zero, scam. Climate change, scam. Natural part of planet Earth. And unfortunately, we only live to probably about 50. Many people pass over in their 50s. So you don't know what the Earth does, do you? The Earth is a lot older than us. So, scam. Cloud seeding and shit like that is a scam to stuff up our natural cycle of rain clouds. Cloud seeding. Chemtrails, scam. There's 5 scams I can name. I'm sure you can name more, and there's many more scams this government's doing. And it's been forced on us. Everything's been forced on us. Multiculturalism was forced on us. And believe me, if the people out there want to go to any country, their adopted country, why the bloody hell would you want to take all the problems from your old country into your new country? Freaking wake up to yourselves, adopt that country and embrace that country you are now in as your adopted country, as an adopted family, and embrace it and love it and respect the locals. Christ's sake, just wake up to yourselves. And how dare you try and fly your flag from another country in your adopted country? Mate, as I said, once I get on watch, yours will be flown directly back to that country you came from. You fly your foreign flag here, you'll be going back. And God help you if you burn the Australian flag. It's not on. And another scam the frigging government's done is your visas. Illegal visas are happening now. You've got 80,000 illegals here in this country, and that's a rough estimate, and it's probably an underestimate. Taking jobs off Australian families. They all need rounded up and sent back. And as I said, it's all traced by paper. Trace the paper trail, and that's another thing with the immigration department, used to personally look after who came here and who didn't come here. That's all been outsourced. That's all been privatised. So I'm sure there's many handshake deals happening there, left, right and centre. As I said, money, the root of all evil. There's many temptations the devil has, and your money's one of it. And remember, which is your greed, isn't it? Your 7 deadly sins. It's all part of your greed. And if I went over to, say, Saudi Arabia or Yemen, I'd learn their language and I'd obey by their rules. I'd even turn around and become Islam, just to abide by their rules. Now, we're basically here in Australia, a Christian country. Don't say we're all practicing Christians like me. I'm spiritual. And so I take it all in. Your Buddhism, Islam, your Catholic Church, Protestant Church, All of it. All of that is combined with my spiritualism or spirituality. It's all combined. That's why I'm spiritual. I respect all of you out there with your beliefs. And I do respect that. But I don't believe forcing anything on anyone. And everything is being forced on the people. Like me, I come here and I tell the people out there listening to me now, as I said, it's your wish. If you wish to follow me and wish for a higher spirituality through your divinity and knowing oneself. That's why God gave you free will. So whichever path you wish to take, that is not a problem. But what I'm talking about, the problem starts when you go to another country and you're trying to change those country ways. And the Western countries at the moment has been invaded, and the laws have been turned on the local people because we are a given people. We give and we love. And we like to treat people how you get treated. But unfortunately, the halal got forced on us. And I talked to many Australians when they came here. No one wanted it. If you want that shit, go back home. Go back to your home countries. And the amount of hatred you spread here, we don't want the hatred. We just want love. Love and respecting each other. And harmonising with each other. And start learning English. If you don't know English, learn English. And why corrugate why? That's what I'm saying. Races, it doesn't work. It just doesn't work. If it worked, everyone would be assimilating. You'd be marrying a Syrian, you'd be marrying a China, and some Australians do. We do marry male, female of the different races. But why corrugate? Why get together and just have the one race like a grandful, for example? Now, you all know where you are all linking up together. You're not assimilating with Australians. Cabramatta started that. That's when perhaps we should have started fighting back then and say, pig's ass, this isn't happening. It's all about assimilation, Bart. And forget about your races. As I said, we're all earthlings, all mixed together and all intermarry like we did in the old days, right? Like the Greeks, when they came here, the Italians came here. China's been way back in the gold rush years and before that. So don't worry about the Chinese. They're a lovely race and they've been here for a long time too. But it's all about assimilation. Let's assimilate together and interbreed. And don't be so fanatical about what religion you are. Go along with that religion. I've met many faithful to their Islam. And they're just like me. They're beautiful people. Because they're not fanatical about it. Anyone can be fanatical in any religion. We don't want those fanatical ones. All religion is supposed to be peace and love and harmony and believe in the one which is God. Your Buddhism, you got your Dharma and your Godhead and then Shiva. You got other things too happening, but they're all, you should just, get with your religion, and if you want to do that religion, not a problem. If you want to preach it, just preach to the people that want to listen to it. Become a minister or a rabbi or in your Islamic, what is it, not a shaman. Anyway, just, your heads of those religions, okay? Your leaders of those religions. So you go to your church, you go to your mosque, you go to your monastery, whatever. But it's all about peace and harmony. And don't try and force your old ways onto the new ways of your new adopted country. Okay? Try and say this in a respectable way and just respect that country. And interbreed again. Love and hugs, as I say, I love all of you out there, all walks of life. I just go on with earthlings and be spiritual. There's no racism or anything there, no. When your fellow human next to you is an earthling too, unless he's from another planet, he's an earthling. Okay? Love and hugs, as I say, love and hugs too. I respect everyone out there, all walks of life, whatever your religion or your values are, that's fine, but don't be fanatical and don't have hatred with it. Replace that the hatred with love. And of course, anger's all a part of it, but you've got to be angry in the right reasons. I get angry with the deep state, but I control that anger. But when everything comes to light, they're going to feel the anger. And it's going to be controlled anger. And it's going to be all about justice. All right, love and hugs. I'm going to draw one card and then I'm off. Looks like it's going to rain up here. It's all about respect and your discipline and the punishment. And having consequences for one's actions. Alright, so what are we going to draw today, fellow listeners and followers? And as I said yesterday, beautiful peoples, all walks of life, all walks of life. Unfortunately, as I said, until we can combine all countries and have one grand emperor, I guess, would be an ideal situation. But unfortunately, it doesn't happen. And as I said, through people's education and indoctrinated hatred, which is being installed by parents too, by the way. I don't know what that's all about, but I don't know why you want your children to have that same hatred. You should be, instead of going for a walk up the street and say, your dad or mum drags you away from that child, and why can't I talk to him, mummy or daddy? Oh, because he's such and such race. Get that out of your head. Get that out of your head. What are you trying to do? Breed you say forth hatred into your children. I don't know what gives you the right to even do that to an innocent child. Yes, it's your child, but don't put hatred into the kid. Sad. Very sad. And that's what's happening all through the Arab races over there. Don't talk to that race or this race, Arab race. I know there's many, many tribes over there, but you still get together for one cause, don't you? All the time. When you have that jihad, and us infidels, and we're not, because we all believe in God. You all believe in the Holy Father. And you got Jesus, the only thing is you got that Muhammad. Pretty sure Muhammad and Jesus and God don't want you to behave that way. I said fanatical groups. Look what just came up, right? I'm talking about this. Tell me the fairies know. The fairies know. Parenting with children. Parenting with children. Says it all, doesn't it? Parenting with children. I'm going to read this one out to you because I really resonate with it. As I was just saying to you, it's the divine intervention. It's all happening, guys. That card is so magical, isn't it? Parenting with children. Beautiful. Parenting and children. Parenting and children. Starting to get a bit dark now on us. Okay, parenting and children. Quickly read it out. A positive change is occurring for you in the area of parenting. An unexpected occurrence will herald a happy outcome between you and a parent, a child, or both. Family units are extremely important to the fairy realm. They understand the value of taking care of these relationships. The fairies never allow hurt feelings to fester. They promptly discuss misunderstandings and they share their feelings honestly and one another. By drawing this card, you are urged to face up to an ill feelings you may have with family members and take human and spiritual steps to effect a healing. This is all about healing. Healing. This card may also signal that a new family member is coming into your life. We're all family, okay? All family. And exactly what I said. Coming in here, this could mean a new child or a new family member by marriage, intermarriaging. It could also signify the return of a family member with whom you've lost contact. These changes come to you on heaven's wings, meaning you are safe, protected, and will derive enjoyment from them. Affirmation. I have a happy parent and child relationships. I allow my heart to open up so that I can feel compassion and love for all members of my family. What's that tell you guys, my lovely listeners out there? It tells me a lot when I just, talk about it and discuss it. And look what card I draw. And that one there too is stand your ground. Don't fall for the deep state, deceptions, web of lies, hoodwinking, scams. Don't fall for it. You guys are stronger than that. As I say, draw strength from me. Yous are heaps stronger than that. Oh, I thought that was a pretty good discussion. Communicating. And induction is another one. DUC word. As I said, love each and every one of yous out there. And it's all about our spirituality, getting to know oneself, in connectedness. And I'm sure many, many people, I was never practicing anything, to be honest with you, until, as I said, I got awakened. And I awoke and I went with the flow. And I believe everything someone tells me until I find otherwise. I do my research, I truth seek, and if it comes out trumps, it comes out trumps, doesn't it? Rightio. Wonderful, beautiful people out there. In the name of the Father, the Son, and the Holy Ghost. Amen. Stay safe. Take care. Go with the flow. Don't go against the flow. And become the flow. Thanks for listening. Appreciate it from my heart. Bye for now.